comments on Liv Morgan costing John Cena at WWE Survivor Series. WarGames. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Rhea Ripley has shared her honest reaction to Liv Morgan helping Dominik Mysterio beat John Cena at WWE Survivor Series. WarGames. Ripley has a lot of shared history with both Morgan and Mysterio, who resumed their on-screen relationship on Saturday. Dirty. Dom pulled out all the stops against Cena at Survivor Series. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez hit their finishers on the GOAT before the referee threw them both out and got sent to the back. Finn Balor and JD McDonough tried to beat up Cena, who delivered a double attitude adjustment to the former World Tag Team Champions. Just when it looked like Mysterio was about to get away with the win, Liv Morgan's music hit and instantly slapped the reigning AAA Mega Champion. Morgan even jumped to Cena's arms before revealing her true intent and helping her Dom regain the Intercontinental Championship. Speaking to ESPN SportsCenter after the event, Rhea Ripley was asked about her thoughts on Morgan's return and how she remained loyal to Dominik Mysterio after 5 months on the shelf with a shoulder injury. Liv, obviously, slapped Dom, and I was like, maybe she's seen everything that he's been doing with Roxanne and the Judgment Day. But then once she changed her face expression, I knew it was over for John Cena in that point in time, because I know how tactical Liv and Dom can be and how slimy they are, Ripley said. It will be interesting to see what's next for Rhea Ripley after Survivor Series. WarGames, since she still has an unfinished story with the Kabuki Warriors. As for Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, the dynamic is going to be something to watch. Especially with Roxanne Perez already part of the Judgment Day, Charlotte Flair saved Rhea Ripley inside WarGames. At the climax of the women's WarGames match, the heels surrounded Rhea Ripley and were ready to put her out. Asuka used her dangerous mist, but Charlotte Flair came out of nowhere to save Ripley, which led to Lash Legend getting sprayed in the eyes instead. It led to the faces getting the upper hand and eventually putting away the bad girls in the end. Ripley hit the Riptide on Becky Lynch, who was then submitted by AJ Lee for the win. Rhea Ripley reveals how Charlotte Flair reached settling point ahead of WWE Survivor Series 2025. Rhea Ripley has revealed how she and Charlotte Flair reached a settling point ahead of teaming up at WWE Survivor Series 2025. After sharing a long history as enemies dating back to WrestleMania 36 in 2020, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley managed to settle their differences and team up together for WarGames at last night's Survivor Series 2025 Premium Live event. Given that Flair had outright refused to team with Ripley just 2 weeks prior, things came a long way for the pair, with the Queen at one point in the match saving Ripley from Asuka's mist. Speaking with ESPN SportsCenter, Riley shared details about how she and Flair agreed to team together for WarGames. Ripley said, "The one thing I know about Charlotte is Charlotte likes to win, and she knows I like to win too, so we had that in common. Also, Charlotte's been going to therapy, so I know she's been learning how to cope with her feelings and emotions, so it definitely helped with both of us going in there. She had Alexa, I had IYO helping us out with our emotions and stuff, and we just talked it out. And we got to a settling point where we knew that the aim of WarGames is to come in here and go to war with other team and not each other, and then hopefully pull off the victory. Ultimately, Ripley and Flair's teamwork paid off in the end, as they, along with Alexa Bliss, IYO Sky and AJ Lee, pulled out the win over Asuka, Kairi Sane, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and Becky Lynch, with AJ Lee forcing Lynch to submit with the Black Widow. To find out what AJ Lee's husband CM Punk thought about her performance in WarGames, follow this link here. Rhea Ripley. On Liv Morgan's return, once she changed her facial expression, I knew it was over for John. Cena Rhea Ripley reacts to Liv Morgan's WWE return at Survivor Series. At WWE Survivor Series on Saturday evening, John Cena would defend the WWE Intercontinental Championship against Dominik Mysterio in a rematch of their MSG bout a few short weeks ago. During the bout, Liv Morgan would make her WWE return as part of a ruse where she would fake betraying Dominik to catch Cena off guard, leading to Mysterio reclaiming his WWE Intercontinental Championship. While speaking to SportsCenter in a new interview, Rhea Ripley reacted to Liv Morgan making her WWE return at WWE Survivor Series. It was wild. I don't even know how to describe the emotions that I was feeling, so I was kind of just like watching it in awe and kind of like a fan. I was like, is this real? Is this actually happening? Like, what is happening? Then Liv obviously slapped Dom, and I was like, maybe she's seen everything that he's been doing with Roxanne and the Judgment Day. But then once she changed her face expression, I knew it was over for John Cena in that point in time, because I know how tactical Liv and Dom can be and how slimy they are. So I knew right then and there that they had that in the bag. You just got to throw your hands up in the air and go, oh well, I guess John didn't see that coming. Elsewhere in the same interview, Ripley spoke about the women's WarGames match that she competed in on the same premium live event. You can read more about that here. Dominik Mysterio says his wife encouraged him to pursue wrestling when he didn't want to Dominik. Mysterio made his WWE debut in 2005, getting involved in the feud between his father Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. In 2020, he officially made his in-ring debut, facing Seth Rollins in a street fight. Dominik had spent time training with the WWE Performance Center and with Lance Storm and Jay Lethal before his debut. Speaking to WWE on a YouTube retrospective, Dominik credited his wife for pushing him towards wrestling. Was around 260 pounds, just lost. My wife now, girlfriend at the time, she knew it, and I told her there was this opportunity. I might go train in Tampa for 6 months, but I don't really want to do it. I don't want to leave. I just remember crying, bawling up. She looked at me and went, "You have to go. You gotta do this," Dominik recalled. The encouragement paid off, as Dominik is now the self-proclaimed greatest Mysterio of all time. Marie Juliette and Dominik married in 2024. Dominik is set to challenge John Cena for the WWE Intercontinental Championship at WWE Survivor